No Haaland, no Salah. Let's see. FPL is back, baby, with the Premier League season starting. We all know that anyone who watches the FPL, whoever watches the Premier League loves to play FPL. Obviously, I know, listen, I'm talking to all the people out there right now. I'm talking to the people like me normally that you start FPL, you love it for a few months, and then you just fall off and you just stop playing it. But this year, I've said to myself, I'm going to be playing week in, week out. I'm going to be competing at my very best. So if I lose, I haven't got an excuse this year. And listen, I'm going to get straight into this with my team. Yeah, my team. Now, bearing in mind, don't copy my team. That's the first thing I want to say. Don't copy my team, please. Because obviously, I want to win. No, I'm joking. Anyone can do whatever they want. It's an FPL. I guarantee there's people with the same team as me anyway. But listen, this is my team, my selection, what I think is going to be good. Also with money in consideration and stuff like that. So we'll get straight into this. And here is my team. So in goal, we're starting with Henderson, Dean Henderson. Now, the reason I got him is he's pretty cheap. Crystal Palace, I think, might actually be pretty solid at the pack this year, maybe. He's pretty cheap and he's guaranteed to play. They've not got the hardest start to the league. Obviously, they've got Chelsea, they've got Man United. But the other games, listen, the keeper I never really worry about too much at the start. A Chelsea keeper's a good selection. But at the same time, you know what it is with Chelsea. You never know who's going to play. At the back, we're starting with William Saliba. Whoa. Speaks for itself. We've got a tough start, but I'm putting faith in William Saliba. Ben White, obviously, he's 0.5 more. I also don't think he's as guaranteed as Saliba is. I think Saliba is the most guaranteed Arsenal centre-back or Arsenal defender, that is. So he's who I've gone with. Next to him, I've gone for Martinez. Now, Martinez for 4.5 is a steal, in my opinion. Yeah, 4.5 million. This guy didn't get a lot of points last year because he was injured last year. I think Man United are actually going to be quite solid this year. And once again, I think he's the guy that is guaranteed at the back for them. Unless he starts stinking up the place, then you sub him out or you get rid of him. But I think he's a guarantee. Him and De Ligt are probably the starting centre-backs. Let's be honest. He's the most guaranteed starter in the Manchester United defence, in my opinion. Manchester United also have a nice start. They obviously have Liverpool, but their first 5 games are pretty nice. So he's who I've gone with. And this one, I'm not sure. He's played all their preseason games. So I've put him in because he's a 4.5, and I think Liverpool might be quite solid this year. It's if he plays. This is the only issue with him. I do think he'll play. I think this is his breakout season. But there is a risk in having him. But I've got someone on my bench who I think for their team's a guaranteed starter. So if worse comes to worse, I'll sub it. He'll get subbed out for him. If not, I'll end up getting rid of him. But they've also got a nice start in their first 5 games. I like to look at the first 5, like the next 5 games before deciding if to see if I should have him or not. I got a question here. What do you think about Doku? Not that Oscar Bob is now that Oscar Bob is out. Listen, I actually want to put more City players in my team because I haven't got a City player in my team. Yeah, now people are going to question that I haven't got a City player in my team, but I just haven't right now. I don't know. This may change. I don't think it will. This is how I'm going to go into the first game of the season. Cole Palmer, he's got to be in the team. I mean, really, I should sub him out for Foden. Should I do that now, guys? Should I get rid of him for Foden and then maybe upgrade another position? I do not know, but he's their penalty taker. Their fixtures at the start is pretty nice. That's why I've got him in, because after the Man City game, these fixtures, man, and he's also the penalty taker. Let's not get that twisted. The thing is with City players and FPL, in my opinion, is you never know who's doing what. Apart from Haaland, which is well expensive, I don't know who's going to score the goals in that. Maybe Phil Foden, maybe Bernardo Silva, maybe Doku. It's very hard. Plus, I'm an Arsenal boy, so I've got to put my Arsenal boys in. And that's why my vice captain is Bukayo Blood Clot Saka, baby. Yeah, the boy Bukayo. Yeah, he's here. And he's in my team. He's in my team every year. His points speak for themselves last year. 226 points, 10 million. He's a bit pricey, but he's worth every penny, in my opinion. And listen, Arsenal's fixtures ain't the easiest, but I think if anyone gets something out of these games, it's this boy right here. And then next to him, you've got to have one of them, guys. I've said to myself, I don't want to be cheesy this year. I don't want to have him and Haaland in my team. First of all, it's kind of at the detriment of the rest of your team having both of them in. But I've said to myself, a little rule of thumb for myself this season, I'm only going to have one or the other. The reason, I repeat, the reason I've chose Salah over Haaland to begin with, one is he's a lot cheaper. He's like 2.5 cheaper. And second of all, these fixtures at the start for Liverpool, oh my God. See, here it starts getting really hard for Liverpool. That's when I might take him out. But this right here for Liverpool is easy. Yeah, it should be easy. The Man United one in there away could be tough, but who's going to score if someone's going to score for Liverpool? It's probably going to be Mo Salah. So I've got him in. And then I've got Odegaard. And the reason I've got Odegaard in, 8.5, for me, it's a steal. I think he's going to have, personally, I think he's going to have an amazing season. I think he's going to be Arsenal's most impressive player this season. Personally, that's just how I feel it's going to go. That's why I've put him in my team. That's why he is in the midfield, and I've stacked up on the 3 Arsenal players. Of course, I'm an Arsenal fan. You have to do that with FPL. You know, I'm not one of these that I'd rather just win. I would like to win, but I still like to have fun and have my players in there, you know. Then going forward, right now, it's staying like this. If Arsenal sign a striker, it's changing. Someone's coming out, probably Saliba for a different player. But Solanke is in. Why? Because is this showing the Bournemouth fixtures? No, this is the Spurs fixtures, because see, here is a bit tough, but I think he might start all right for Spurs, man. I'll be honest. I think Solanke might start well for Spurs, and he's 7.5. You can't go wrong. Next to him, I've got Joao Pedro. Now, this guy's got a tough start. I'm not gonna lie. He's in there because he's 5.5. To be honest, I don't know if I'm going to be starting him. I don't know if he's going to be on the bench, but he's normally pretty decent for Brighton. And if Brighton start nice, then he will get goals, people. And the last person I'm going with is Ollie Watkins. Now, apart from that Arsenal fixture, they have nice opening fixtures. And that's why I've picked him over Isaac, to be honest, because I was thinking of Isaac. And then I was like, you know what? I don't know. I have to go with Ollie Watkins. I think he's going to have another decent season, and I think Aston Villa are going to be decent. So that's why I'm going. He's another one with a load of points last season. He's 9 million. He's a bit pricey, but what can I say? I want him in the team. Now, my bench is Turner in goal. Listen, my bench is normally, I'll be honest, normally meaty players, because I like to put my money into the team. So Matt Turner's just there because he's 4 million and he's just who I fucking thought to pick. I'll be honest. Then I've got Winks. Now, Winks for me is actually a dark horse in FPL. A dark horse for me in FPL this season. You've heard it here first, along with Davies from Ipswich Town, the defender, 4.5. But I don't want to pick him because I'm not sure yet. That one I'm a bit hesitant on. This guy right here, Harry Winks, they've lost Dewsbury Hall. I think he's going to be one of the main people in their team, getting GA. I think he's going to be getting good points for a 4.5. I actually think you got to remember sometimes with FPL, it doesn't matter how good the team is. It's what they're doing for the team. The team can lose 5-2 every game, but if he's getting a goal every game, he's getting you decent points every game. Do you know what I mean? But he's on the bench. Konza is on my bench. Now, for me, Konza is a guaranteed start for Aston Villa right now, so that's why he's in there, 4.5. He can come on maybe for the Liverpool defender, and it just he's actually a good player, and I think Villa are actually going to be pretty solid this year. And this guy I've just put in because they've just signed him, and I think he'll probably get minutes, and I don't know, I needed a 4 mil centre-back or defender. So I put him in. Let's be honest. Now, let's talk about transfers. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to have a play while I'm online with you guys. Yeah, I'm going to have a little play. Yeah, because Cole Palmer, should I have Cole Palmer in? Should I have Salah in? Where should I put a City player in? Let's have a look at Man City players, because I do feel like I'm disrespecting it with not having a City player in. The problem is they're all expensive. they're all expensive. They're all expensive, man. You can't get no option. I was thinking of Doku. I was also thinking of Bernardo Silva. Now Bob's out. Where's Bernardo? 6.5. But options are varied, man. The thing is, I could take Cole Palmer out. I could put Phil Foden in. And then I could say, you know what? I'm going to get rid of Konza. And I'm going to bring in Akanji. And I could do this. Should I do this? I don't know. Let me see their starting fixtures. Should I do this, guys? I don't know, man. But you know what? Chelsea are unknown. So I'm going to do this, you know. Fuck it. While I'm live, I'm going to change my team. While I'm live, I'm going to change my team for you guys. So people that stay till the end can see what my real team is. And this is what it's going to be. I'm changing it. I'm changing. It might again change tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to still think. But next week, you'll see my points and everything. And I'll show the team and what I've done and who I took out and who I put in. But I'm going to make this transfer from now. Yeah, I'm going to just make this transfer. Because I think that is Akanji the right guy to put at the back? Probably yes. And the reason I've done that is because then I can do this, and then that's my team. But listen, people, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. This was my FPL team for the week. If I change it, you'll see by next week when I'm doing the points. Let me know what your FPL team is, who you think I've put in wrong and who you think I've put in right. Let's just shout out a few people here. Shout you out every time. Vashwani. Bro, I've butchered your name. I'm sorry. Big up Donna every time. And yeah, listen, eat pizza, eat pasta, but Kyle Bloodclot Saka. Like, share, and subscribe, baby.